All right, I'm going to say Shalom. First and foremost, let me give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Makal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach this truth and rule well. Salutations to Yakim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. I'm Yagabar Karash, GMS Kansas City branch. I'm going to another lesson. I'm Ratazah be edifying. This will be a real quick, short lesson, but I just wanted to touch on a few things. Brother just sent a text basically said the America dollar, the U.S. dollar collapse will happen this year. Gold fund managers tell RT Kaiser's report. All right, brother, just basically send a little clip, a screenshot of a news clip. Man, I mean, Abaratazah, this thing do happen, where the U.S. dollar will collapse, man, because it's already uh, the economy is already weakened. That's why you got an inflation on prices or whatever. We got everything going up. The prices of groceries, gas, oil. All these things are going to go up, man. I heard me because I don't eat at McDonald's, but I heard that McDonald's don't even have a dollar menu no more, man. So this place is finished, man. They didn't went up at McDonald's, but they didn't took away the dollar menu because what they're trying to get people to spend more money. All right, that's what this thing is all about because the dollar's weakened, and at this point, that's what they're basically trying to implement the chip because they know is we're headed towards a cashless society. That's why Donald Trump, their whole thing is make America great again. But they don't understand this place is falling. It's not going to be great again. The Most High is bringing this place down to the ground where it's actually about to get judged. We're living in the times where it's about to be judged, and prophecy is going to take place. America's allies is going to turn against them, according to the biblical prophecy. All right, all these things are going to take place. You're going to have World War III, but all these things before all these things happen, you got the chip that these people are going to try to implement, and that's what they've been doing with the past, I would say heavy, probably 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, where they slowly implement this chip because really it started years back, all right, where they start chipping up animals and all these different things. So they're going to try to do the same thing with humans, try to make everything convenient for you, have your money and everything all on one chip because the U.S. dollar is weakening, all right? Whereas basically Babylon, you have Babylon that's being brought low. Let me get a precept. And you Akim have to bear with me. I don't have my glasses on. This is Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground," right? Because the Most High is bringing this devil down, bringing this whole place down. That's why you see what you see in the news, man. As far as you got Babylon that's trying to go in these different countries and take their resources and basically governor. Once they get a position on the substance in certain people's land, what America likes to do, they're govern it. Like, look, we got it now, and we're gonna protect it. Like far as oil and things like that. So this is what these people are out to do because what they got to get an edge on these other countries that they're trading with because the dollar is weakening. All right. So, but you have these other countries who wants America to figure something out, some kind of border system, whether it's cash or cashless society, because what America trades with a lot of these different countries, like China, for example, we get a lot of things from China. A lot of things we have here in the U.S. is say made in China. What? Because the labor is cheap. all right, and they pay them, but China's not going to be want to be in business with America if the dollar keeps losing its value. All right, you keep having things are starting to cost more. All right, so when that happens, that means that the dollar is weakened. Is actually weakened at that point when the prices of things are starting to go up. All right, but America has to do something because they notice, so they're going to have to do away with cash completely. But that's all part of the Most High bringing them down to the ground. All right, because this place was once high above all nations. They still carry themselves as they just that superpower in the earth still. That because of their pride. The scriptures say the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. All right, but when you pay attention to what's going on in America, the infrastructure, the economy, all that is weakened. All right, and the debt, they're up to their neck in debt. All right, and let's get that in Habakkuk. Habakkuk. Let's start at 4. It says 2 and 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." All right, and then when it says soul is not lifted upright in him, it's talking about Esau because everything that they get, by murder, by stealing, going into these other countries and taking other people's substance. All right. It says, verse 5, "Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man." We just, quoted that Esau, the pride of his heart, hath deceived him. It says, "Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people." Man, so this is America, man. This is speaking about Babylon, who does this, man, who gathers all these different nations. And this is just a big melting pot. This is what they call America, is a big melting pot. We've got different nations that's allowed to come over here and open up and start businesses and ultimately get loans, all right, to basically, they're in business with landing in bed with America, man, which is because Babylon, reason why they allow them people to come over here to do this tax-free money, all right, which Babylon is always, it's a way for them to basically bring more people here, bring more money here, and they, more taxes, they tax your money, everything you do. So they look at it as basically it's a business deal that goes down, all right, because they can't be satisfied, they can't have enough. So it's like I don't know how many millions or billions of people, well, millions of people that actually here in Babylon. That's not enough, man. They got to heap to them all nations, all right, because this is a business, and they constantly trying to grow their business, man. It's all, these devils is all about money, all right. So that's going to be their downfall. Verse 6, it says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a tiny proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long into him that ladeth himself with thick clay?" And that thick clay is going into debt. All right. So how long will he lay himself into thick clay? Because I believe the debt toll is somewhere in the trillions. All right. And it's no way that they can pay this back, man. There's no way that America's basically in debt with a lot of these other countries. All right. That's why Trump he's putting sanctions on all these different countries, basically going to tax them more for products and goods that they get from them. But it's just like, don't make no sense, because it's a border system. You basically got to trade back with them. They can put sanctions on you as well, because it's a lot of things that it's not made here in America that we actually get from a lot of different other countries, man. All right, but nevertheless, Babylon is great, man. Them great riches that they once had, man, and all this gold, and it's worth nothing, man. This is just a piece of paper. It's not backed. Your U.S. dollar is not backed by gold or none of that, man. So certain countries is like, look, man, we ain't gonna keep trading with you, man. All right. So that's where Babylon, the Most High, is bringing Babylon down to the ground. And let's get Zephaniah. Let's see. Slovakia. Yeah, let's get Zephaniah 1 and 18. It says, that's Zechariah, Slovakia. Yeah, I said I didn't have my glasses. I knew it was going to be a little trouble. Yep, Zephaniah 1 and 18, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh's wrath. All right, so all them riches and all that substance that you stealing from these different people in these different countries, you get over on the people, you take money out their checks before they even get it, man. You're taxing them. You know, you're getting all this money. You got the IRS taking all kind of money from people, man. Look, these things are not going to be able to save you. Somehow Esau is still robbing. The Most High is bringing you down to the ground, and you still trying to rob the people, man. Like, what good is it going to do? It's not going to save you in the day of the Lord's wrath, man, because this place has a judgment appointed to happen. All right, the Revelations 18 speak about the sins of Babylon have reached unto heaven. So this place is far overdue for getting punished, man. And Esau is worried about making America great again because this is a corporation. They're basically running a business, and they basically worried about getting their business back off the ground. But it's not going to happen, all right? It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land, man. So, look, man, when the appointed time comes, and the Most High is going to devour once the nuclear missiles get shot off, it's no way they can be turned back, all right? It tells you that in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, where it says, once that judgment goes forth, man, it's who can turn it away. It's like a hungry lion in the wilderness. Who can turn it away? And when the nukes hit, it's going to devour this land. That's why you have the four angels holding back the four winds in Revelation the 7th chapter, where basically talking about the destroying wind is going into the nuclear missiles. Because what? When them warheads actually hit, it's whatever is not destroyed on impact is going to be destroyed by that radiation. All right, that destroying wind is basically going to do away with anything that's living, that's left alive, that's survived the initial impact. That radiation is going to take you out after that, man. All right, and this place is prophesied 200 million. Missiles is prophesied to hit this place, man, to hit Babylon. All right, so this place is going to be finished. It's your gold and your silver is not going to save you, man. All right, this is James 5 and 3. It says, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days, man. Right? So you devils heap these treasures together for the last days, and it's basically it was already ours. It's going to get handed right back to us, because according to Isaiah the 60th chapter, where you heathens are going to come, you know, and with all your because Babylon's going to be destroyed, but it's going to be a lot. The whole world is not going to be destroyed. So a lot of these different nations are going to come bowing down Slovakia. These other different nations are going to come with substance, man. Bringing their gold and all their silvers, their daughters. All right. That matter of fact, I'm gonna get that precept in Isaiah, the 60th chapter, I believe. Let's see, Isaiah 60 and Isaiah 60 and 10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls," right? Because when we get in the kingdom, you heathens actually gonna have to build up, the city. First you're gonna have to, because it's gonna look like and feel like it's, nothing but dead bodies. It's gonna be like one big burial site. The scriptures speak about how we should seek out continual employment from you heathens, all right? That you're going to bury bodies for, I believe it's up to 6 or 7 months, all right? And it says, "And their king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee," right? Talking about Israel, pursuant to Isaiah 14th chapter, which says, "More the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel." All right, verse 11. It says, "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. All right, so look, man, they're gonna be bringing us all kind of things, man. Frankincense, myrrh, their daughters, gold, all this treasure that it's already ours anyway. It's just going to get returned back to us. It's going to get restored back unto the nation of Israel, and we're going to actually put you heathens into captivity. All right, and you're going to have to build up our cities, man. You're gonna build it up. All right, you're going to serve with rigor, or the scriptures speak about any nation that will not serve us will be utterly perished. Right, verse 12, it says, "For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted." Right, man. So any nation that don't want to be subject unto us or want to be rebellious, you're going to utterly perish, and you're going to go off because you're not going to have spiritual bodies. You're not going to be programmed not to go off like the nation of Israel. And so in the kingdom, you're going to have heathens, different heathen nations that's going to try to go off. And that's just, how things going to work. But we're going to break them into pieces, like it says in Revelation 2, Revelation, the 2nd chapter. All right. But back on point with Babylon, you've been brought low, and your dollar is weakened, and your plans to be great again is not going to happen, and they're going to be interrupted by prophecy. All right, and you're going to get brought down unto the ground. All right, this is Revelations 18 and let's start at 4. And it says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people," right? And that voice that you're hearing is the prophets, because we speaking the words of the Lord, man. We telling our people to come up out of this land, not literally book a flight, get on a jet or a plane and try to get away from this place. No, because we got faith. We're going to actually be delivered simultaneously as this place be destroyed. All right. And it says, "My people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plagues," man. Right. And a lot of plagues are going to hit Babylon. All right. Not only will the dollar collapse, will they try to implement the chip. All right. You got all these different pestilences that's going to hit this place. You got this coronavirus that's spreading from China that made its way all the way to the U.S. All right, so these are all prophecies that's prophesied to happen. You got these different earthquakes, these natural disasters that's taking place. You got Kim Jong-un, who just made a statement uh, if Trump wants to keep putting sanctions, be so harsh with his sanctions, he's not going to stop his nuclear drills or whatever he's been doing. All right, is testing of the nuclear missiles. All right, it says verse 5, it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity." Right, so Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. The Most High has remembered all the things that this place had done, man. All the rape, rob, and murder, what you did to the Gadites, what you did to the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right, because the scriptures, what is Jeremiah 50 and 33 says we will oppress together, man. We was oppressed together. So this is the only captivity where we've been oppressed together as a whole. All right, even though we was in captivity at the same time under different nations, but we was oppressed here together, man. All right. Let's jump down to verse 10 in Revelations 18 to 10, and it says. Let's read from 8. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning." All right, so and that's another thing. You got a lot of death going forth too, man. You got a lot of people getting judged here in Babylon every day. It was just 15 people, 16 people actually got judged outside of a nightclub here in Kansas City, man. 2 of them died, 14 people injured. All right, and, with gunshot wounds and like 3 in critical condition. Judgment is going forth, man. You got a lot of people dropping dead just out the blue. You know, I know a lot of people personally that been dropping dead. I feel like I know somebody drop dead every damn day, damn near. It feels like, you know, but that's just judgment going forth. It says in famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her, man. And it's talking about the nuclear missiles. But before that, you're going to get an actual famine. Verse 9, it says, "The kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning." Right, man, because all these different nations that's been in league with Babylon, you know, for all these years, is they gonna be standing out from afar, man, when they see this place, all the nuclear missiles that hit this place. All right, Russia gonna shoot nuclear missiles off. Iran, you got North Korea, China, man, America's allies, man, all these different people gonna shoot missiles over here on Babylon because that's the reward, the punishment that this place is deserved. And it's gonna get into for why it deserves it, all right? And it says, matter of fact, let's just jump down. Matter of fact, we can just read it. Let's read it. Verse 10, it says, "Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." Man, right, so it's going to take the Most High 1 hour to destroy this place. And it says, "The merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore." All right, so you ain't got to worry about putting sanctions on these different countries no more, because nobody's going to be actually buying your merchandise. This place is getting brought low. Verse 12 says, "The merchandise of gold and of silver and of precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner vessels of ivory and all manner vessels of most precious wood and brass and iron and marble." Right, that because, you know, at one point in time before Esau destroyed this place, this actually used to be a beautiful land. All right, that's why King David used to send troops over here to bring back precious things like stones, peacocks, certain woods. All right, incense. You know, all these different animals, because this place used to actually be a beautiful sight to look at. And to Esau, He's the destroyer of the earth. He destroyed trees. He's chopping down so many damn trees. He's so many animals are instinct. All right, or what's the word I'm looking for? Are fucking endangered species. All right, because Esau is what? It's a lot of. He's throwing everything off, so it's a trickle down effect. A lot of these animals are getting diseases that's uncurable that they're dying from. Esau's allowing all kind of wickedness. These other heathen nations to buy animals and can sell them and cook them and all kind of shit is going on here in Babylon. All right. Verse 13 it says, "In cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men." All right, so that's the point, because all that was sold here in Babylon, and Most High has not forgot that, man, what you did to His people. All right, remember the scripture said, "He who touches you toucheth the apple of His eye." All right, so Babylon has to be destroyed for that. All right, let's finish reading down. It says, "In the fruits that thy soul lusteth after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all." It says, "In the merchants of these things which were made rich by her." Right, because America basically got rich off of all these different things, man. Rape, robbery, stealing, all these precious stones, ointments, woods, and all these things that the souls of men. Man, that's why the scriptures call this place. Refers Esau saying he cannot be satisfied, man, because even in the scriptures say, "Let favor be shown unto the wicked, yet not will he learn righteousness." You would think Esau would be like, "Man, look, I'm living good. I should, try to take it easy on the Most High's people, or at least let me try to reference the Most High in some kind of way. Let me not try to pick pork and everything." Esau, that's why the Most High has to destroy him, man, because even after all this, man, that the Most High allowed, all these riches that the Most High has allowed him to have, this dude still is like a madman. His pride has deceived him, all right? Meaning he's literally going to destroy the earth. He's going to destroy all that. That's why the Most High has to bring this devil down. And how do you, in the world, what they say, how do you hurt somebody? All right, how do you affect Esau? It's his pockets. All right, so that's why we're starting to see this place crumble from inside out. You got Edomites that's depressed, losing their pension, their whole 401ks, bugging out, going crazy. That's why you see a lot of these things happening, because it's judgment from the Most High, right? And with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give our praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teaches His truth and do real well. Salutations to Yakim, pushing His word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.